So I watched A Quiet Place and it was not so good, but apparently everyone's acting like this is the second coming of Christ, and I just don't get it. The concept is pretty great though. The world got taken over by monsters that attack anything that makes a noise, so a lot of the communication is done through sign language. It makes for a very unique cinema experience, with it being nearly silent at times. But they could commit to this more. I would have loved to see them take out all non-diegetic sound, any extra music, and especially the loud jump scare noises that really were not needed here. It does a lot of the setup organically, which I enjoyed, and it's extremely suspenseful, but unfortunately it just has a lot of dumb holes. Maybe it's me overthinking things or everyone else just not thinking about anything, but every scene seemed to have something that made me question the concept as a whole. Like at one point we see a rat or something get killed in a field 500 or so days into this attack. Surely these creatures would have killed every animal on the planet by now, unless they're just running around signing to each other instead of making noises like animals do. And I get maybe they're not going to eat these animals, but wouldn't it be easier to hear the humans if there weren't animals making noises? This review is never going to be under a minute, so I'm just going to ramble some more on about some of the dumb things, because there's dumb things in a lot of films. Like, why is it just standing on a roof at some point during It Follows? And why does the helicopter just show up and pick up a girl it's never seen before at the end of Ex Machina? But this film has something like this in every single scene. I get these creatures can't see you, but they apparently have incredible hearing, so if one of them is standing 2 feet from you and you're terrified, is it not going to be able to hear your heart beating out of your chest? I could go on and on, but all these holes are just too distracting, and you have so much quiet time to think about. It just ruins the whole idea, which would have been a great one if some more thought had just gone into it. The resolution also seems like something they should have tried before getting to the 500-day mark, or whenever we see this story. Like, what better thing do these people have to do than try and wipe out these creatures so they can maybe have some sort of a normal life? It's also structured in a strange way, and half the cast are kids who, to be fair, aren't awful actors, but are somehow even dumber than the adults. So I appreciate the idea, it's fun to talk about, and it makes for some good jokes, but it just ends up being a decent horror thriller ruined by some poor execution, and I'm giving A Quiet Place 2 stars. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more.